Alright, so today we're going to be doing a GPO skill tier list for fruits, obviously. Um, so, disclaimer, this is my opinion. Number 1 being the most no skill, number 17 being the most skilled. Yes, there are 16 fruits in the game. I know, you'll see why. Okay, now, first off, we're starting off with Suke. Suke is the most skilled fruit in the game, just because it sucks. Pretty self-explanatory. Number 16, we got Kilo, because same reason as Suke, it's just trash. Literal dog water. Okay. Now for number 15, this is a bit controversial, Zushi. Zushi, my reasoning for this is, as a Zushi user, I used to use Zushi, is that the combos are kind of hard to pull off compared to other fruits. But they're actually very hard to pull off compared to practically every fruit in the game, besides a Suke combo. And it's block or break, it sucks. It's so easy to perfect block or dodge. It has a super long cooldown and high stamina usage. It's just trash. Its ult is horrible to the point where it's not even worth getting. It's the same thing as the meteors, there's just more of them. It's still really bad. And very easy to escape. And very high stamina usage. It's just trash. Also, the fact that it has absolutely no damage scaling at all. And also, pull and push are very easily predictable and blockable. And the flight sucks. Getting hit cancels it. You can cancel every single move in Zushi's moveset. It's not a spam fruit whatsoever. And its combos are actually pretty hard to pull off. So that's why I put it there. Number 14, Tori with no heal. This is also a bit controversial, because Tori is also a horrible fruit without its heal. So, using Tori without spamming the crap out of heal is pretty skilled, because the combos are hard to pull off. Even though one of its moves is very high damage and low cooldown, it's blockable, but it does have a combo extend from drag out combos. It's very hard to pull off, though. Somebody just joined my voice chat, sorry about that. So, this is no heal Tori. This is why there's 17 instead of 16. Because Tori is a pretty bad fruit without its heal. So, that's if you're not a Tori heal spammer. Number 13 is Bomb. It's just an overall meh fruit. It's not no skill, it's not skilled. It's just meh. I don't even know what to say about this. It's just a meh fruit. It's not very good, besides for grinding. And then 12, Mera. I didn't want to put this here, but I had no other choice because of the fruits above it. They're just straight up more no skill. Mera has an infinite combo now. Well, I don't know if it's fully infinite, but it's very, very close to infinite. Man, it's like a one-tap combo. For you, please patch this. It's not fair. It's very cheese, but the other fruits above it are just straight more cheese than it. So, at number 11, we have Bari, which is a pretty okay fruit, but it's very, very spammable. Very, very no skill. It doesn't really have any skilled combos besides, like, just aiming your barrier cage. It's not very skilled. You can just spam the crap out of barrier push, trap people and one-shot them. It's not very skilled. I wanted to put it higher so it would be more no skill, but I just straight couldn't. And for number 10, we have Hiei. Hiei is between no skill and skilled, depending on how you use it. Good utility, good for grinding. It's meh for dungeons. It can do it. It has pretty okay damage scaling, an okay amount of stamina usage. It's just the average fruit that if you want to be able to do everything, you can walk on water with it. It's not very no skill, but it's also can be used very no skill. It's not good for being no skill, but it is very no skill if you want to use it that way. You can use it skilled, like I have a Hiei combo, and or you can use it no skill and just spam the crap out of it, and literally do nothing but spam stun. which is what most people do with it, so I had to put it in, like, the middle. And some of these might be a little bit biased because I've used the fruits, but I don't think so, because Zushi's pretty self-explanatory. It's just bad. Well, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good for grinding and stuff, but it's not amazing. It's horrible for spamming, so that's why I put it there. But it's not amazing for PvP. It can be used, though. And then number 9, Gomu. I wanted to put this higher, but it's just not good enough to be put higher. Gomu takes no brain cells. It's fun, but takes the least amount of brain cells of any fruit in the game. It beats Tori in no brain cells. But it's just bad, so I had to put it in 9. I would have put it at 1, but I can't, because it's just trash. So it's not good enough to be up there, but it takes no brain cells. I've seen so many Gomu spammers just relying on their barrage, and they never land it. They don't know how to land a barrage whatsoever. Like, back when I used to use Pika, this was very cheese, but it was a way to land a barrage. I was using Gravity Cane. I would use the R move, I forgot what it's called. It would force them to block, and if they did block, I would Collier, giving me a block break. So either they would get hit by it, they would get Collier and block broken, which gives me a free barrage, or they would get hit by my move. So it was a gamble on which one they wanted to take. So they were screwed if they had never fought me before. But number 8, Goro. I wanted to put this higher because Goro is very spammable, but I couldn't because of the fruits above it, like multiple of these fruits on this list. Goro is pretty no skill, pretty spammable, and it's pretty cheese. But I had a fight between in my brain, which one was more no skill, Goro or Mera. I went with Mera because it's more it has burn damage, making it very busted. It can shred a Logia dodge. It has a very busted block break. It can get you out of practically any combo in the game, and it's just a pretty good fruit. It's one of the best in the game for spamming, which is what we're going off of here. So number 6 is Suna. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the Discord call. Give me a minute. Okay, Suna is pretty spammable. It's very no skill. You can land so many free combos with this fruit. Suna needs a nerf. A pretty big one. It's not, no. Nobody likes to find a Suna user. It's just, no. Especially like a Suna Crab Cutlass, because Crab Cutlass, along with the Suna Stun, no. It's such an easy combo. But Crab Cutlass is more skilled than people think it is. They just get mad when they lose to it, which most people who lose to it just don't know how to do M1 in combat. But 5 spin. If you don't know about the combo, there's a 2SS combo with this where you just chain barrages. It's very annoying and spammy. It takes no brain cells, just like 2SS. It's just adding to the 2SS no brain cells. So, like, it's just deleting more brain cells from your brain when you're using 2SS. It's not good at all. It's not a good fruit, except for its absolutely cheese combo. But, yeah, that's about it for spin. Number 4, Gura. I wanted to put this a bit lower on the list, but I realized Gura having an unperfect blockable block break with a very low cooldown that can, at some point, combo extend with, like, Crab Cutlass. You can combo extend with it, like Suke showcased. And it has a counter. It has a very, very powerful ult, but it has a long cooldown ult. Its Blast Clutcher is okay. It's very high damage, but it's pretty easily cancelable or perfect blockable. You have to charge it, so people can just go Geppo up if you want to charge it. So, Blast Clutcher's an okay move, but otherwise, Gura is busted. This is where this is going to be the most controversial part of the tier list. A lot of people are going to disagree with me here, but hear me out. Number 3 is Pika. Pika's a very spammable fruit. Extremely spammable. But the controversial part about this is, You'll see, but Pika's very spammable. It has a block break that's hard to block. That's hard to perfect block if you don't have practice with it. Pika kick, kind of easy to perfect block. It depends. It comes out practically instantly, so you need to learn the brain of a no skill Pika user to be able to counter it. Mera kick is probably the easiest move in the game to perfect block. When I was a Pika user, I severely wanted to change Fruit because it had no combo potential, but it's very spammable. I didn't like doing that. And Mera kick is horrible against a good player because it's so easy to perfect block. It has probably the second best thing in the game for running, which is its flight. And it has the biggest block shredder in the entire game, which is Light Ray. It's very high damaging. Pika's just really good spam Fruit, but this is what's controversial. Oh crap. How do I go back? But okay. Pretend this is Magu. I put Magu above Pika. Okay. Here, give me a minute. I'm gonna cut this. Okay, we're back. So this is Magu. Magu is above Pika because Magu, after Magu's buff, it very, very unneeded buff. Magma Eruption is the easiest combo extender in the game. You can you can Soryu stack with it and everything. It's too good. This is just too good. There's like 12 one-shot combos with this fruit. It's very spammable, and it has combos, but the combos aren't skilled. They're not skilled whatsoever. It has a hyper armor, like practically instant come out, very high damaging combo extender. It's just not fair. This is just a not fair fruit. It also has its E-move, Magma Swamp, which you go under the ground, you can break people if they're above you, and just shreds. It has burn damage too. It's far too spammable. This is, nah. This deserves to be above Pika. For you, please revert the buff. Magu did not need a buff whatsoever. It did not need this. This was the most unneeded buff in the game. But back to earlier. So, Tori with heal, very self-explanatory. You can run so easily with this fruit, running and healing and just spamming the crap out of everything. And it's just, I hate this. I hate fighting people who do this. It takes no brain cells. It's so spammable. No. You can run with it. It's quick. It's practically uncounterable while it's in the air. There's like one fruit in the game that can counter that, which is like Mera, because you can Flame Pillar up to them. But if Flame Pillar's on cooldown, you can still use Fireflies with that. But any other than fruit in the game it's worthless against Tori when it's flying. Sorry, there's fly. There, got it. Okay, it's just no. Nobody likes this fruit. But that's the end of the video. Feel free to put your opinion in the comments if anybody watches this. This is my opinion. Don't get mad at it, please. This is not facts. This is just the way that I think. Even though it is facts that Magu is the second most no-skill in the game. But we don't talk about that. So, it's just, like and subscribe, I guess. Okay. I hope you liked this. I spent like 20 minutes making this, so like no time at all. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and bye.